Om Mani Padme Hum, Om Mani Padme Hum, Om Mani Padme Hum. Greetings, sacred, stellar, winged nation of the celestial Edenic realms. Many of our angelic ground crew of the 144 are witnessing in the skies the divine twin of Solaris, we call Lara A. She will only show herself to those with the eyes to see. With the eyes of the Spirit open, we are seeing all things. They are coming together in divine union for the solar flash of Hieroskamos. This is complete and total activation and expansion. I have witnessed in vision a third aspect of Solaris, which is a dark sun, the shadow aspect of the separation from unity consciousness that is rising and returning to source for the resolving and transmutation into golden crystal light. All starseed lightworkers are holding the divine blueprint of pure ascension that is sprouting within the lower dantian and rises with the kundalini for full crown activation, illumination, and the flowering of human consciousness to usher in the new golden age of eternal life. The seeds become the sacred rose that will bloom all over the fields of Gaia. The divine twin suns have sent an energetic gamma plasma wave towards Earth and will engulf and uplift Venus tomorrow and then raise Mother Earth to a new level of frequency on Thursday the 10th, all in preparation for the galactic upgrade on the 22nd for the 22-22-22 portal. Always remember that all things are perfectly resolved in the unborn mind of Buddha, which is our true nature, we call pure awareness. Angels of the new earth, spread your etheric wings and take flight into the heavenly realms of the pure land of the west, of Amitabha Buddha. Aho. Welcome, beloved beings of light. I am Paul White Gold Eagle from PrimeDisclosure.com. We have many powerful transmissions for you today from our sacred New Earth scribes, so be sure to stick around to the very end, and please do us a favor, give us a thumbs up, leave a comment below on what you're feeling and experiencing in this powerful time, and please share this video with your teams and tribes all over this realm to spread the love and the gnosis to more of our team of the 144,000. And now with these powerful energetics flowing in, we had many earth activations all over this realm. We had 118 M1.5 or greater earthquakes in the last 24 hours. The most powerful today, 6.2, very powerful in the central mid-Atlantic ridge. New Atlantean energy flowing in, divine masculine. Okinawa, Japan earlier today had a 4.3. Alaska Peninsula and the crown of Lemuria 3.9, 12 divine goddess. Dominican Republic 3.0, New Atlantis energy. Chile, South America, just south of the Tropic of Capricorn, we had a 4.5, Council of 9 coming in. And then in the root chakra, Pachamama, east of South Sandwich Islands, 5.1. Tonga 5.2, southwest of Africa 5.0. North of Sivernaya, Zemlya, where the land ends, very close to the North Pole, we had a 4.7 activation, and the most powerful 6.2 at 11:59. Central Mid-Atlantic Ridge. In the Romanche fracture zone, this was a 0 point equator, 0.4 degrees south of the equator, 19 degrees due west of the prime meridian 0 point. This is in between South America and Africa. New Atlantean energy. Papua New Guinea 4.7. Okinawa, Japan, another 4.3. 7.7 portal, 7th dimensional energy. And then followed by a 5.5, 5th dimensional energy. Sakhalin, Russia 5.0. Japan 5.0. Cobb, California, we had a 3.2. Indonesia 4.1. Grids again totally lighting up, totally activating for this great ascension process. Grid workers, light workers, keep anchoring in the higher dimensional frequencies through your sacred vessel and deep into the crystalline core of Pachamama. Now we continue with the Sabian symbols. Right now the moon is at 26 degrees, 43 minutes Taurus. The sun is at 20 degrees, 22 minutes Aquarius, 222 angelic Aquarian energy of the new age of Aquarius flowing in, the current Sabian symbol for the sun at 21 degrees Aquarius. A woman disappointed and disillusioned, courageously facing a seemingly empty life. The current Sabian symbol for the moon at 27 degrees Taurus. An old Indian woman selling beads from astrologyweekly.com. And now my sacred Condor pulls a card for you today from the Oracle deck, Moonology, from Yasmin Boland. And the card she pulled for you today, one of the most powerful cards of the deck, Full Moon. Surrender to the divine. The very word climax brings all sorts of ideas and images to the mind, agreed? But it really is the feeling of this card. Life is coming to a head, a point, a conclusion, or a turning point. There may be some kind of change and possibly even some sort of emotional explosion. Tune into your emotions now and see what they're telling you. They're very likely close to the surface, no matter when in the moon cycle you've pulled this card. Matters will soon conclude and you'll find out whether or not your wishes are going to come true. The odds are in your favor, as this is a positive card, but you may need to work harder than usual to keep cool as events unfold. Attune to the moon. I'm getting the answers I need. Additional meanings for this card. A wish you made may be able to come true. It's make or break time. There could be a sense of madness in the air. Breathe deep and stay calm. You may need to forgive someone to release negative energy. It's time to let go of the past and move on. The teaching. The full moon marks the climax of the lunar cycle, making this card something of a power card. The full moon is often the time when answers are given to questions asked during the new moon. And pulling this card at any time in the lunar cycle suggests answers will be coming your way before too long. And we continue from Divine Sister of the Light Lama Tsoltrim Alion. Happy Terra Day and Medicine Buddha Day, everybody. Each form of Terra embodies a particular aspect of compassion. For example, green Terra represents the active, energetic aspect of compassion. She is also the national protectress of Tibet. White Terra embodies a long life and the accomplishment of meditation. In all of those forms, she has made herself available to help sentient beings in all dimensions and all realms. Lama Tsoltrim from the Green Terra commentary. And from Isis channelings, a strong undercurrent, a yearning for connection, a desire for union of a known yet unknown bond, some trepidation yet hope. The gradually increasing light and warmth of the sun, as above, has begun a stirring, awakening in the depths of the womb of Gaia, as below, as dormant energy is replenished and revitalized and begins to move upward in bulk for the ultimate union with the light, to bring into fruition new creations of life. The same is mirroring within us, as within, so without, as our serpent, kundalini life force undergoes a rebirth, awakening, and begins to surge upwards, unleashing waves of inspiration, creative force, and a primal desire and longing for union. This is further accentuated by the current energies of Venus and Mars, both having gone through a rebirth, that have been in a close dance since February 1st as they enter into union, conjunction on February 13th on the heels of Valentine's Day. Further, there is a full moon in Leo on the 16th, and heart energies will be in full manifestation mode. This period of igniting and pulsating passions carries a past life energy signature, that is a reconnection of past life soul connections which have gone through their karmic tower phases and separation to emerge stronger and wiser, and are now ready to reconnect at a higher frequency of balanced power and sovereignty. Venus at gate of authority, upheld by heart-centered energies, full moon Leo. And this is the energy that will be holding space for the 22/2/2022 gateway of union, seeding, and creation. And light and grace and joy be the change you want to see. Sake Na from isischannelings.wordpress.com. And from Divine Brothor of the Light, Rick Jewers. A huge solar prominence has been projected from the surface of the sun for a couple of days now. It is white in the shape of a pine tree. The white light being emanating here is to be anchored into Gaia, Terra, once again with the conscious instructions to affect and progress the expansion of the pineal gland in all ascending. The electrical and white lightning that many of you have been seeing lately as well is to be continually absorbed by the divine masculine and utilized in their divine work and also anchoring. Love and light, Rick. And from Divine Sister of the Light, Judith Kusel, we are now shifting deeper into the 5th dimensional frequency bands as the 7th dimensional state is already making itself felt, as the pyramids, sphinxes, and sacred sites fully awaken as they were programmed to many ages ago, especially just before the final fall of Atlantis. What this means is the insurgence of the cosmic energy updates will increase, and now being amplified by the full activation of these ancient centers, technologies, and the 7th dimensional consciousness. The consciousness and dimensional state the Earth was originally created in, and thus returning back into with the new Earth. It is going to feel very challenging at times, as you need to now navigate your way through all these dimensions on an ever upward curve. As more and more of the old simply disintegrates, and thus you have now risen above it, you have raised your own vibrational frequency into the 5th dimensional frequency band, and some of us are already operating on the 7th. With this, the old Earth and the old 3D is of course still there to be dealt with, even though it is now in holographic form and disintegrating. You need to realize that you've had so much ingrained programming from the old Earth in you, and all around you the people may still be ingrained in the old Earth and way of living and being, which gets you involved in some form or another. I am most certainly feeling this, as on the one hand I am accessing higher and higher knowledge, and on the other hand need to tend to everyday and business matters in the 3D, the very low and slow. What I am finding is that when I feel myself getting pulled down again, I then consciously become quiet and still and get centered again, with very deep breathing, and then affirming in the I am presence the truth of who and what I am. I ask that I am lifted into the highest state again, and then affirm that I am in that highest state. Archangel Metatron is overlighting the ascension process with Seraphim, Seraphina. We can call upon him to assist us, to keep us disciplined and focused, and to assist us through this process. I work intensely with the High Order of Melchizedek and with Lord Melchizedek, and I always call him in when I need to be helped or get clarity about something. Seraphim, Seraphina will sing over you if you ask her, and indeed assist your ascension process through the use of the sacred tones. More than this, the triad of the universal angel Mary, Mother Mary, and Isis are all here now to assist the opening of the higher heart with Mary Magdalene, who is deeply involved in not only the heart opening, but the return of the highest sacred teachings with the triad of the divine feminine. Ask and it shall be given, knock and the doors shall open. Yet you need to open your heart and soul to ever greater levels of love and loving unity consciousness, and the highest Christ consciousness to emerge and grow within you. No one else can do this for you. You have free will and choice. And the 5th dimensional state and higher divine will becomes our will, as we are in the highest alignment with all that is, as we fully embrace our own divinity, to be on this earth but not of it. To me, this is the time of immense soul growth on all levels. The opportunity to explore beyond the beyond, the adventure of a totally new life unfolding within, and then co-creating this without. When we embrace our own infinity, we realize that the higher one's own vibrational frequency bands, the more one moves into limitless space, where all things are possible. Whatever one conceived in the heart and soul and with love, sprouts into form and being. What a gift this momentous time is to just expand, explore, and become in ever greater and more infinite degrees, with unconditional love and joy. From JudithKusel.com. And from Divine Brothor of the Light, Sean Caulfield. Part 2 of 3, The New Earth Reality. The old patterns release themselves. Our purpose is to be at peace within ourselves. Our mind is the obstacle, but evolution is opening the door for the soul to transcend duality and live centered in the heart's certainty. The heart holds the records of time. It is our connection to the cosmos that houses the Creator's angels of high vibrational love. 12. Vulture creates understanding. Flowers wilt. Connect to the cosmos, a day of inner silence and wisdom. Release old patterns, surrender, expand your mind. The mind, until it looks within, is caught in the duality of the physical. The mind is a tool. I am not my mind. I am the light of my soul, learning to ascend. We live in a permission universe. With heart-centered intentions, we create a balanced karmic ripple to return back on us. You are at the effect of the distortion of the physical dimension. Your job is to be wise to this. Wisdom transcends your mind because it comes from your heart. We need to go deep to understand on higher levels because this will support the certainty of our soul's truth. Hope is good, but it is time to have faith in what you believe in. Jump with the trust of the truth. Know that your inner allies will support you. There is nobody out there to win. It is all within. I am waking up to transcend the imprints on my mind, the imprints that society has conditioned me by, the imprints that I have unconsciously conditioned myself by. Everything out there is within. The result is the mirror of my choices. The density of the physical dimension is created from the multidimensional universe within to have power over it. And from Divine Sister of the Light, Ramona Lapin, see everybody getting it. See everyone truly awakening to the source within, connecting through our own hearts. See everybody rising and remembering the truth and reclaiming our true power and divinity, higher than ever before, unified as one, transcending all remaining illusions of separation. I can feel a massive matrix implosion to go pop in the field. Massive final veil removal in progress. Be ready for the truth to be revealed. Be the rainbow bridge to light the way for all as we keep our focus on all new realities now. Manifestations are super heightened. And from our Divine Sister of the Light, Karen Lithica, light codes, geometry, light. As the new light spectrum reaches your light field, be open to the necessary changes. Your daily connections, the written words, the patterns and symbols, visual cues. Pay close attention to light language, symbols and paintings, the signs and messages from your soul team who assist your light navigation. Feel into the initial desire to view and uptake the energy of a word, symbol, or pattern, as the vibrational field of each word is awakening to its multidimensional self, aligning to our higher selves. Feel the stimulus of a word, letter, the energetic connection before the verbal connection, to realize you are awakening to the expansion of different aspects of you, integrated at a higher light level, integrating into the now. See new ways, opportunities to view your reality. Awaken to the expansion of you, as your internal and external stimulus join, expand, and unite, enabling a wider, expansive view of your reality. Feel your worldview in a new light spectrum, as the universe becomes your universe, sending waves of light, the Arcturians and Karen, from KarenLithica.com. And from Divine Brother of the Light, Juan Jose Vallejo Cibicos, February 8, 2022. We know about the fake contracts and the position of the European crowns. They aren't sovereign in the multidimensional universe of the free spirit. That's why we are working to liberate the noble souls connected to the golden rainbow Logos light that we are now receiving to integrate the mastery over the multidimensional quantum energies of the free spirit of the universal source of master creation. We've been trained by the universe to become sovereign cosmic pilots of the sacred mothership of the galaxy, to give and restore unconditionally the dignity of humankind through our noble soul's integrity, loyalty, nobility, sovereignty, and connection guided by the divine grace of the universal free spirit. It's easy to create global reality when we understand and feel the sacred mission. However, we need first to integrate the quantum consciousness, memories, experience, intelligence, creativity, sciences, and free spirit during these years of ascension and a telepathic connection to the master source of universal intelligence. And from Divine Sister of the Light, Lara Pleiadian, golden divine love and presence bathes you now. Listen and breathe slowly as you open and receive this glorious divine golden light that activates you through the divine beatific central sun alignment now. This is your mystical union. The golden light of the sun, the central sun, unifies your body and your eternal self, forever consciously as one, your divine marriage. We know you and your presence. We speak and communicate to the sacred divine presence now. The showering of divine golden light presence is your personal doorway to the heavenly bliss of your divine being, cosmic God self. This is the you that lives in eternal, perfect love on the new earth now. We are present and visit you in this sacred union of light expansion, of your heart golden presence. In the many worlds where we coexist, this golden divine light is perfectly connected through us to you. Feel the showering of this light now, as it dissolves all that keeps you from knowing and living this through your heart. Feel the warmth of this divine golden sacred light begin to emanate from your very own heart. Stay present with this for a few moments and feel, connecting you to your cosmic God self as sacred sparks of love engulf you in the ecstasy of this union. Stay present here. Close your eyes and breathe this in now. Feel yourself glow and emanate the radiance of your cosmic God self as the glorious one. You are eternally, that you are opening to more through your heart now. Stay and feel this and breathe as the glory, love, ecstasy, and bliss fills you to overflowing. Stay present with this. Breathe and feel as your divine shifts to this now. Stay present here and feel as this activation awakens greater levels within you of your own divinity, eternal cosmic God self. Now choose to remember this as the vision held in eternity, as the one divine being that you are. Expand your heart more now and receive, feel, and breathe. We stay with you through this as the glory knows not time. We are the golden presence of the central sun, the queen of light, Sunat Kumara, the Elohim, the Pleiadian council of light with the divine council of overseers. We bless and transmit as one, through the void where all creations emerge as divine. We bless you and transmit even more divine golden light expansion to all that you are eternally and now in sacred blessings and love from the new divinehumanity.com. And from Divine Sister of the Light, Carolyn, 144 God Code. Receiving blocks are clearing from your heart. Seeing the light has helped you reveal what's been holding you back. The masculine's mind is helping the feminine's heart see that outdated conditions and rules in love are not serving her at all. Surrendering these thought patterns and receiving the abundance of the universe is setting you free. Light codes are entering the heart space to awaken this fresh new start with new experiences. This heart expansion is opening the portal entry point of where thieves and energy vampires incepted themselves. It is easier to see what these entities are and how to remove them from your inner self, based on the reflection of your external reality. You're taking your power and full control back over this entire lesson and cycle now. Your intuitive truth is guiding you to make better, healthier choices. The Sisterhood of the Rose and Rose frequencies are bringing divine support to help you find your best answers and receive the greatest healing. There may be a lot of mixed emotions surfacing as you complete this healing and restoration. Years of manipulation in relationships has kept you an emotional prisoner, which requires time to heal. Karmic remuneration is entering that is promising healthy, evolved relationships with no games. For now, however, you are to complete healing through releasing anyone who ever hurt you. Release the struggle of what's been said and done. A new cycle of love and marriage is imminent. The divine feminine Christ is achieving mastery in love. She is ascending into the Holy Grail union and welcome back into the bridal chamber. Gospel of Philip 1:26. Every plant which was planted not by my heavenly Father will be torn out. Let they who are separate unite in the highest eons, having become perfect. All who enter the bridal chamber will kindle the light of truth more, for they are not begotten in the darkness, as those begotten in earthly marriages. The fire will burn in the night and flare up stronger, because the mysteries of this marriage are performed in the light of day. That light of day will never cease for them. 127. If one becomes a son of the bridal chamber, it means that he has cognized the light of the Holy Spirit before. The one who has not cognized it in the world of matter will not receive it in that place. The one who has cognized the light of the Holy Spirit cannot be seen and captured by evil spirits. And evil spirits cannot torment such perfect man, even incarnated in a body, in the world of matter. Such perfect man has cognized the truth and dwells not in the abode of the primordial consciousness, and it is open for such perfect one in the light of the holy day. In Jesus Christos' name, Amen. God bless you, Carolyn Kundalini Twin Flames. And from Divine Sister of the Light, Leah Whitehorse. First quarter moon in Taurus, Mars in Capricorn, trine Uranus in Taurus. With the earthy Taurus moon square to the sun in airy Aquarius. The challenge is to bring future aims into reality. Ideas are plentiful, but when we may struggle with how to give them form, it's time to get down to basics. What will it cost materially, mentally, emotionally, to breathe life into our dreams? What seeds have you planted that need tending? Consider the next practical steps. Don't underestimate yourself. Cultivate awareness of where you sell yourself short. Value your unique skills, talents, and experience. If you find it hard to invest in yourself, remember you are worthy. Connect with your inner artist. Allow for experimentation. Mars trine Uranus gives us the courage to try new ideas, the confidence to innovate, a desire for progress if you dare to push past resistance and fear. Your creativity is a flourishing inner garden, ripe for picking, always abundant. From LeahWhitehorse.com. And from 13 Moon Peace Time, Galactic Hawk Moon, Moon 8, Tone 8, within the planetary service year wave spell. Tone 8, Galactic Buddha way is endless. I vow to follow it. Third dimensional mind form pulsar, tones 4, 8, 12. This 8th stage of enlightening beings is called immovable, because the enlightening beings cannot be deflected from their course. It is called the stage of non-regression, because of the non-regression of knowledge. It is called a stage difficult to reach, because of being difficult for any worldlings to know. It is called the stage of youth, because of innocence. It is called the stage of birth, because of power to effect whatever is wished. It is called the stage of perfection. There being nothing further to do, it is called the stage of completion, because of having thoroughly accomplished ascertainment by knowledge. It is called the stage of nirvana, because of having thoroughly accomplished vows. It is called the stage of empowerment, because of being invulnerable to others. It is called the stage of effortlessness, because of having been affected by what went before. Furthermore, having developed such knowledge, the enlightened beings enter the family of Buddhas, are illumined by the light of the virtues of Buddhas, accord with the conduct of Buddhas, come face to face with the realm of Buddhahood, and are constantly sustained by the power of Buddhas. They are welcomed by Indra, Brahma, and the world guardians, constantly attended by the thunderbolt bearers. They are never without the power of concentration, able to produce infinite different embodiments, imbued with the power of action in all bodies, consummate in development of great mystic knowledge, in control of endless concentration, receivers of infinite indications of enlightenment, and demonstrators of attainment of perfect enlightenment according to the maturity of sentient beings. Having attained such knowledge of this stage and entered the circle of the great vehicle, with well-considered wisdom and mystic knowledge, constantly emanating the light of wisdom. Avatamaska Sutra, Book 26. Cosmic History quote for Moon 8, Day 2. Any act of kindness, goodness, or compassion enters you into relationship with the Absolute. From 13moonpeacetime.com. And today from the Tzolk'in Times, Keen 161, Red Overtone Dragon. Overtone is the name for the number 5, and its keywords are empower, radiance, and command. The 5th day of a wave spell is when the energy really shifts upwards and onwards. Take advantage of it and feel empowered. This is not a relaxing energy. I repeat, this is not a relaxing energy. If you plan to take it easy today, cancel that plan, and instead make use of this empowering energy and put it to good use. Today is Red Dragon, which represents nurturing, birth, and being. The dragon represents birth, and this can mean a new life, a new career, or the birth of a project. As it is an overtone day, anything you begin today will have a good chance of success. Nurturing is also a key characteristic, and therefore dragon days are great for taking care of one another. And from Divine Sistar of the Light, Christina Papagiorgio, Red Overtone Dragon. 5 Imish, Keen 161, 8th of February 2022, Radiant Birth. 8-2-2022 equal 826 equal 88 equals 16 equals 7. 8-8 Abundance Gate. Day codes 8 Abundant Infinite Source Flow. 16 Tower struck by lightning, unexpected events. 7 Magic, Mystic, Spiritual, Initiation, Solitude. Month year codes 2 Twins, Partners, Cooperation, Alliances. 6 Heaven, Christ, Family, Romance, Fertility. 8 Infinite Abundant Source Flow. 20 The Awakening, Clear Vision. 22 Architect of Peace, Master Builder. Keen 161 equal 8 Abundance, Infinity Source Flow. 888 Triple Abundance Gate. Awakening to the radiance of creation. It's a lovely day today, a beautiful, radiant day for birthing new creations, divinely perfect. Today we start afresh atop a new column in the Tzolk'in calendar, column 9, which is all about completion, closure, destiny, service, compassion, and humanity. All these codes will be added for the next 20-day journey. We are cranking up our divine contracts. Day 5 in the Red Earth wave spell of evolution, through navigating our way through the signs, synchronicity, and earth magic, flowing and aligning with the rhythms and cycles of Nova Gaia. Today we are focused on birthing the new, our new lives and our new world. Tone of creation, overtone, tone 5 in the spiritual realm. Action commands, power empowers, essence, radiance. Number 5 represents the center, core purpose, foundation, and central intent. It is the center of the wheel from which all the spokes emanate. This is the phase where the energy of creation returns to the center and then radiates outwards. Overtones command the unbounded. They order it to be, and so it becomes. Their power radiates their soul essence through a pure connection to Source. This is the true source of unlimited power. Today's energy of the 3 red sistars, dragon, moon, and earth, combined with the overtone, tone of radiance, is very feminine and astoundingly beautiful. The Red Clan are the initiators as they provide the impetus for creation. These 3 divine sistars are the new earth midwives, bringing forth this new world and new era. The overtone works with spiritual power. In New Zealand, Maori language, we have a specific name for this. The word is mana, meaning the power which comes from spirit, which radiates and gives one the glow of spirit. And today is a day of mana where our surrender to the flow of the goddess empowers the new time, reflecting the magic of bliss through our joyful, childish exuberance. Source Vasumi Jika, divine gratitude. Trust in the magic of the larger pattern to provide what you need to birth your new reality. Despite illusions, we are making great progress to birth our new world. Full steam ahead, planetary, star, blessed suns. Gaia's waters have broken. So precious hearts, once we realize that we are fully healed, all is possible. and when we can awaken to our sovereign power to birth the new. This divinely feminine power provides us with the opportunity to birth a new time and a new earth in the coming days. Today's question is, what dreams have I nurtured that can now be commanded and birthed into the full radiance of creation? Divine blessings for birthing your beautiful new selves today. In la ketch a la keen, Christina White Magnetic World Bridger, Keen 66. Keen 161, Red Overtone Dragon. The mantra, the code for today is, I empower in order to nurture. Commanding being, I seal the input of birth. With the overtone tone of radiance, I am guided by the power of universal water. And on this powerful day of activations, transformations, and manifestations, let us know, beloved beings of light, in the comments below what you're experiencing, what you're feeling, your dreams, your visions, and your synchronicities. And if you're new to the channel, be sure to subscribe and click the subscribe button below and the little bell to get notifications on future updates. And as always, we have a link in the description below to the transcriptions of today's transmissions, and we archive these on our website, primedisclosure.com. And I'd like to take the time to thank everyone supporting us in our work and mission. It's because of your monthly pledges on Patreon and donations we're able to continue this work. So if you'd like to help support us and help us continue bringing these transmissions daily for free to the world, you can make a monthly pledge on Patreon at whitegoldeagle.com. I'd like to thank Divine Angel of the Light Julian Wedich for another donation. Thank you very much, Angel of the New Earth. We appreciate you and your support very much. If you'd like to support us with a one-time donation, you could do so to our PayPal link at egolovecondor.com. And I'd like to thank everyone supporting my Sacred Condors artwork on Etsy. You could purchase her beautiful handmade goddess totems, zodiac goddesses, and other works of art at lunagoddessart.com. 4114 coming in 55 portal. Now we're going to complete today's transmissions with powerful codes from the Tzolk'in and from our 17th dimensional beings of light. Shared by Ed Torretta. I am the primordial force, coded by the red dragon. My number is 1, the unification of the primordial being. I'm the elder of days. I enter your universe through the first light gate. Keep the memory of being a cosmic inside the primordial fountain, the place of birth and recreation from the creators and stellar masters. Eternity is my diadem. I give birth in all forms, and by feeding each of them, nurture compassion for every living being, waking up to them, a sealed essence in the eternal return to the genesis of my origin. To know me is to glimpse the primordial matrix. What if you find me? It will be like a mystery, reflecting back on you, attracting him forever and ever. And from the 17th dimensional beings of light through a portal in the Pleiades star system. Pleiades 1 messages, February 8th, 2022. P1 calling Terrans for origins recognition. Attention for calls in PVSE-SDE. Mountainous transport authorized. Natural visits authorized. Access to special projects authorized. Complete overhauls of confronters is started. Divine archetypal zone accessed. Universal balances increase. Full system contraction being completed. Gaian breaths increased. Solar projections increased. Polar cooling and slight discontinuation 2%. Lemurian pearls and bearers reconnection. Support 76% non-regressive. Temporarily end of transmission. Pleiades 1 supporting anchoring an island of purification +++ from disclosurenews.it. Thank you for joining us today, beloved beings of light. Be sure to connect today with the Red Dragon Nation, the nation of nurturing, birthing, and protection, our guardians of Gaia, the red dragons of the east, of the rising sun, the yang, the Ascension, the kundalini rising. Allow the energies to rise up through the crystalline core of Pachamama, through your feet, up through your body and through your central channel, activating the crown, and let the energy flow out and over you like a great fountain of multidimensional light, and allow it to fill you with the sacred mists of Avalon, as Merlin and the dragons guide you to the highest trajectory, the highest timeline, the holiest of holies. Keep walking gently your sacred path with heart, with peace and love in every step, and keep shining your light brightly into the night. Be sure to make this the best day ever. The eagle and the condor love you all. Namaste.